etc. So you have to see that also. Now, how to write a formal use case? Because a use case, if it is involving critical activity where we have number of exceptions, we need to have a formal approach. This is the template we have to use. We have to write. You cannot just narrate and write certain things. You have to use a formal approach, and it is always better. You have to use a use case template and write a formal use case. So the ACS DCV function, the formal use case, will be written like this. You will write a use case. You will write also the iteration. What are the primary actors? What is the goal in context? The goal is it will identify the overall scope of that particular use case. What this use case want to achieve: to view output of camera placed throughout the house from any remote location via the internet. This is the goal. Then what is the precondition? The precondition is telling what is known to be true before the use case is initiated. This has to be done so that the other things can be done. So the precondition can be system must be fully configured, and username and password, all these have to be also configured. What are the triggers? The homeowner decides to take a look inside the house while away. That is what actually created that this use case to happen. Sometimes you want to see your house, what is happening. This is the trigger. Scenario. Now scenario are all the points which I discussed just now. Okay. So scenario is all the action required by the actor and the appropriate software or the system responses. Then comes the exceptions. These are the scenario or situation. These are which will refine your use case. Exceptions are not the failures. These are the exceptions which will refine your system, like if, else, alternative, interaction, scenarios, or the options we are going to choose. Because there will never be a straight road in your life. There will be multiple roads. You have to choose all of them in your software development. So this diagrammatic representation, unified modeling language can be used whenever your scenario is complex. Better is to use the UML. Now you see here, this is the use case. Here we have a use case diagram. The left is the use case diagram. Here you have the actor, and the oval, that is the egg-shaped figure, is the use case: access camera surveillance via the internet. Camera is also interacting, which is the external. Homeowner is external. So the use case is an oval: access camera surveillance via the internet. Use case is focusing on the functionality and what are the software behavior requirements with respect to this use case or user action. Non-functional requirements are not catered here. Please understand, this use case is not good for or not appropriate for NFRs or non-functional requirements. So just have a look. This is the use case, and there are multiple things. Also we have to write.